Hi, Kathy. It was from the Philadelphia Tribune. Hey, Roger, how are you?
Hey, how are you? Good to see you. My publicist Claire Ann was so excited because she lives in Philly and she's sitting here next to me and she's like, "Yeah, it's the Philadelphia Tribune."
All day, 215. Um, yeah, hey, listen, we always going to celebrate us. I know that's right. So let's talk a little bit about Cassandro. What drew you to this? Because this is a very specific person, right? You either had to be of like Mexican descent, but I'm talking about in terms of his persona, right? Because it's a very specific wrestling persona, it's very cultural. And then there's also his personal story. So, I don't want to make assumptions, but you might be low down a wrestling fan.
I actually knew nothing about lucha libre wrestling. I'm not a wrestling fan at all, but I was inspired to his story because it's an inspiring story. It's a story about a man who basically took off his mask and wrestled as himself, as an openly gay, man, flamboyant in full drag. And it's just such a beautiful story because it's about self-love, self-acceptance. And to me, I always want to tell inspirational stories.
The other part too is, how did you draw upon, getting to know, because again, they're very cultural specific things. It's very, I grew up more with like WWE, but I also know that there's a whole underground world of wrestling, how they look about it, which is completely different celebration and training on that. And how did you immerse yourself in the culture so that you can be authentic to not only him, but the culture?
Because I made a short documentary about the real life Cassandro, I hung out with him and immersed myself in his world. The backyard wrestling rings in El Paso in the Mexican community where every little kid wants to be a lucha libre wrestler and there's rings in the backyard and I just hung out with him in that community and immersed myself in it. Also, authenticity was really important. We all the wrestlers in the film are real luchadors. They're real wrestlers. So, and Gael trained for months and months and months. He learned to wrestle with real lucha libre wrestlers. So, authenticity was so important to this film and so important to me and Gael. And it was like, so it was really interesting because I'm a documentarian. So I love jumping in, immersing myself in different worlds, and learning about them.
I think you did a wonderful job capturing him, the culture, and most importantly, showing that there's room for all of us. We can achieve our dreams no matter how we present ourselves. And I think that's the most inspiring thing, that you can be your authentic self and still, live out your dreams.
Exactly. That's exactly right. And that's why I was so drawn to this movie because of that message is that live your authentic self. For so many people from the LGBTQ plus community, it's been about running away, hiding our authentic selves, and to see someone who embraced their authentic selves and achieves such greatness in their life is an inspiring tale for all of us, and especially for me, who's struggled with that. When I learned to accept myself and who I am, that's when I really achieved success in this business as a filmmaker. So it's an important message for all of us.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, thank you.